Hello guys, my name is Federico Carlos and this is my reaction podcast about the film documentary called Wasteland directed by Lucy Walker. It all started on a seminar of Vic back in 1998 while he's driving in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The story started when he saw a fight on the street and then he stopped his car who tries to break the fight. When he succeeds to stop the fight, he then starts to go back to his car, but all of a sudden, someone shot him on the leg because the man mistaken that Vic started a fight, and luckily the man who shot him was rich, who gave him some money, and that's when he bought a ticket to America in 1983 and started his career. Vic Muniz is known for his photographs of unique work using materials such as peanut butter, jelly, garbage, and diamonds. He is trying to step a little bit away from the realm of fine arts as he thinks it's a very exclusive, very restrictive place to be. It all started that he really wants to change the lives of a group of people with the same material that they deal with every day, and not just any material. The material he have for his next series of his art is to work with garbage. So then he starts talking to Fabio, the director of Vic's studio in Rio de Janeiro, about his idea in transforming materials and ideas in art. They talk about a YouTube link that Fabio sent to Vic about Jardim Gramacho or Gramacho Gardens. It is the biggest landfill in Rio and probably the world. But at first they doubt and doing this project because they only have the materials but not the subject. He said that even if it's a place from which they can look at where they are, it just changes everything. Would it just be an experience about art who change people but can Can it change people? What would be the effect of this? Although he still insists on going there, spending 2 to 3 years of his life finding the answer to that question, to change the lives of a group of people. And so he went back to his hometown in Brazil to go to Jardim Gamacho. And when they finally get there, they were stunned to see that it's like a recycling industry around where people carry garbage, and just like Fabio said, it's like a garbage land where every single lot out there is filled with garbage. Vic was really impressed that it's the largest landfill in the world in terms of the volume of trash received daily. The ground is like a plate of jello because underneath is all soft that if you are not cautious from balancing it, it will collapse. And then after he drove a couple of miles in the landfill, he saw a mountain of garbage where the pickers collect whatever the market demands for them to recycle, such as cardboard, papers, plastics, glass, metal, etc. I was fascinated to think that the pickers can take out 200 tons of recyclable materials per day from the landfill, which is an equivalent to the garbage produced by a city of 400,000 people, and that's a lot. That's why for me, the pickers are really important to the landfill because without them, nobody can be responsible to take care of the recycling material. And for that, I salute them for doing a great job. While watching the film, I can see that the people in the landfill are very proud of what they're doing. And after he takes some photos, he went to meet the president of Association of Pickers of Jardim Gramacho named Tiao. And then he proposed an offer to give back by making portraits of the pickers and then sell them so that all the money from the sale of the portraits will be given back to them. Not to mention that he also tell his stories of his life to them. And then Tao stated to tell the story of how the association started. At first, many people didn't believe and even thinks that they're crazy. Many people from the outside discouraged them from what they're doing, and so on. And then after Vic knew the story of Tiao and the other pickers from the Gramacho like Irma, Zumbi, Magna, Isis, Walter, and other people, Vic and Fabio started to gather different kinds of materials from the landfill, like PVC, that are made up from different objects such as jello, jellies, x-rays, etc., and some plastics and glasses more as a filler to fill up. At first, he photographs them on a personal level, and then he recreates their images on a massive scale, using recycled material before finally photographing the results from above. After the photograph, Vic and Fabio together with Tiao goes to London in 2008 to the auction. They are very nervous, especially Tiao. He was he was shocked when the painting was sold for $50,000. He then started to cry and thank God that for the blessing that it gave to him because of Vic. After after the after the event, they go back to the Gramacho and the group celebrated. All six pickers realized that they don't want to be a picker anymore. Because of Vic, he made them realize that there's still something for them out there. Meaning, there are opportunities waiting for them and not just being a picker. They became known and famous because of the film. That's why from there are not anymore ashamed to be a picker. The lessons that I learned in this film is if you believe when you put your mind to something, you can achieve it. For me, it's like you do your best and don't look back. Because if you look back, things will distract you. So, all you have to do is do your best and don't look back. It's never too late to learn something, even if it comes from the trash. Just like what Zombie and Tiao did, they recover the books that they get from the trash and learn from it. And then it gives to the younger generation. And also, the lesson that I learned in this film about what is art is the value, which is the source of understanding art. Without value, art has no meaning. And that's it. That's it for the podcast of me, Federico Carlos. Thanks for watching.